Good morning and welcome to the Digital Weather Desk, powered by Century Next Bank. I'm Jared Floyd. Happy Tuesday morning, November 11th, 1111. So if you're writing a check today or you have to write the date down, just put a lot of ones down and they'll tell you when to stop. Happy Veterans Day as well to all of our service members who have served. Of course, today is Veterans Day, so it is for our veterans, and we appreciate your service to our country. Special shout out to my good friend Phil Smith, who is a veteran of the United States Navy. He lives in Missouri now, up in the Kansas City area, but a good friend from college, attended the University of Louisiana Monroe, and we have many ULM alum in the meteorology sector that have served served our country as well. Just coming off the top of my head is Matt Hemingway, who's a National Weather Service meteorologist in Shreveport, who has served our country in the military. So again, thank you all that have served. Clara, good morning to you. A look at low temperatures this morning. These are not our current temperatures. These are just as low as we went this morning. And these are, of course, unofficial. I'm going to hop over to the other computer and look at the morning lows. These are also unofficial from the Louisiana Mesonet, which is operated by the University of Louisiana Monroe. ULM at 31 flat this morning. Eris at 28.4. Colfax at 28.3. Dubach 31.2. Homer 28.9. Sicily Island 28.6. Jonesville 29.9. Alto 26.8. Farmerville 28.9, Columbia 26.2 to start the morning. Mer Rouge 29.5, Delhi 29.1, Winfield 27.2. Yes, Grady Gibson is from Crossit. Yes, he is. He's not a veteran technically, though. He is an active duty in the United States Coast Guard. He was my roommate in college. He's from Crossit, Arkansas. He has a lovely family. He was in meteorology school with me. His wife, Courtney, was in meteorology school with me. They have two beautiful sons. And I got to see him about almost exactly a year ago. They came up for the ULM game. But yes, he is still serving in the United States Coast Guard. And I don't want to say his rank because I'm pretty sure I would mess it up. But he's doing very well, and we appreciate his service as well. And if Grady, if you're for some reason watching this, go Hogs, I think. Boy, they're rough. All right, look at temperatures right now. We're in the low 30s, right at the freezing mark for the most part. Cooper, good morning to you. Mr. Nephew from watching on YouTube. Kim, good morning to you as well. Most of us are climbing back above freezing with the help of these southerly winds, which have started to pick up a little bit. Now, these southerly winds are still adding to the wind chill because the wind chill doesn't really care what direction your winds are coming from. These are warmer winds transporting warmer air into our region, but when you factor in those types of temperatures with where we are right now, upper 20s to near 30 degrees is what it feels like outside. The apparent temperature, the wind chill, whatever you want to call it, it's uncomfortable. A look at Futurecast made possible by Bayou Power Sports, I-20 Frontage Road in Monroe. And as we've been mentioning, holiday season's upon us. Youth ATVs and side-by-sides are in limited stock this year. Polaris, Honda, Yamaha, youth off-road vehicles. Go see Mike and the guys. Tell them that Jared sent you and they may ask you to leave. Winds are back out of the south and southwest as we head through the rest of the day. And we should aim for daytime highs to land in the low 60s. Some of us may struggle to get there, especially along the Mississippi Valley and into western Mississippi. Joy, Janet, and Roxanne, good morning to all of you. But notice those southerly winds are persistent overnight tonight, and it keeps most of us generally in the 40s. Many of us may even stay in the 50s, depending on how the clouds treat us, because we do expect to see some degree of cloud cover sneak back in through the overnight. Then the southerly and southwesterly winds really get cranking through the day tomorrow. I will note, though, as you look across southern Arkansas, most of our winds are out of the southwest and even the west. There is a weak front that tries to tease our area tomorrow. You note that across southern Arkansas, the winds shift to the north for a little bit. That boundary will perhaps make its way into the area and then stall. It's not overly potent. Could bring a quick shot of cool air late Wednesday into parts of the region, but then the southerly winds just kind of push all that cooler air back to the north, and most of us are firmly back into the 70s for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. We are still awaiting a storm system that could impact us and bring a more active pattern back into the fray. but we really don't know a lot about it. And in fact, I think we know less about it today than we did yesterday, which is always kind of a bummer when you kind of make that step backwards. High pressure at the surface has moved east overnight. Started out early this morning, basically right over the Mississippi Valley, now has moved eastward. And with that, winds will continue out of the south through the day and lead the warming trend. Futurecast, in terms of clouds and rain, show those clouds perhaps sneaking back in, but it's really uninterrupted southerly winds over the next several days. I didn't even put a pause in this because there's not a whole lot to show. We will see, again, morning clouds, but afternoon sunshine kind of dotting the forecast over the next several days. Now, we put it into motion beyond Friday and look into Saturday and into the upcoming weekend. There's that storm system we were watching yesterday. Remember, yesterday it was trying to bringing it in Saturday night, Sunday morning. This is Sunday night, and it's still off to the west. And it doesn't move through our area, and it moves through much weaker by Monday morning. So if you were to run with that particular storm system computer model, whatever you want to call it, it pretty much just kind of stops the rain chances as we go into the weekend, or it keeps the rain chances out as we go into the weekend, and then bubbles them up on Monday. But again, not a lot known about this storm system. Could still be a Saturday system, could be a Sunday system, could be a Monday system, and it may not pass really through the area at all, or it may pass through in a very weakened form. So don't really want to sound any alarm bells yet. It does look like it will bring rain, and it'll bring thunderstorms. We just don't know when that will be. So the rain chances for this weekend have come back down a little bit. You'll see that in the 7-day in just a minute. Your Veterans Day festivities today, if you have outdoor commemorations or outdoor activities, it will be cool. It won't be cold, and we should be trending warmer as we go into the afternoon. Winds will be breezy at times out of the south as daytime highs today generally land in the low end of the 60s. If you get stopped at 58 or 59 degrees, don't be terribly surprised, especially along the Mississippi Valley. Lows tonight will fall back into the mid to upper 40s. Some areas could hover close to the 50-degree mark. We will trend warmer, and the clouds will return for many of us by around daybreak. It'll be overnight cloud cover. It really won't be that big of a bother, but it may keep us a little bit warmer in some spots. Look at the 7-day forecast made possible by 3B Hardware. Again, the cold weather season is upon us. I know the 7-day doesn't really advertise that, but it's here. And make sure that all those cold weather preps are finalized as we go into the fall and winter months. And again, you can go see Matt Bridges and the guys over at 3B Hardware, and they can get you squared away there. Low 60s for highs on Tuesday, but then quickly back into the 70s for the rest of the week. Again, rain chances have been tempered somewhat going into the weekend. I know, Carolyn, we do need the rain, and I don't have a lot of good news for you there. The winds back out of the south and a bit breezy at times through the next few days, along with a fairly dry environment. I know low-level humidity and moisture should be on the increase, but we haven't seen a lot of rain, so the fire weather risk remains increased across the area. So, again, please exercise caution in that regard. I know when it gets cool outside, everybody wants to start the burn pits and stuff like that. Probably want to wait until we get some rainfall in that regard in the short term. Highs back near 80 this weekend, so if you have early weekend plans, should be good to go. Sunday, Monday, we'll keep an eye on the rain chances. Your Too Long Didn't Read out at about 9:30. We are about to make the Chili John over to take the kiddo to school. And then, like I said, I'll come back in and we'll get the Too Long Didn't Read out at 9:30. I'll join you midday for midday stream. Your fish and game forecast comes out later tonight. Of course, an evening live stream as well as we update the forecast for the rest of the week. And we'll keep an eye on how things kind of fare for that Saturday, Sunday time frame. That's something that we'll be keeping an eye on here in the short term. Of course, that does it. The forecast is always available at digitalweatherdesk.com or on the Digital Weather Desk app, available for Apple and Android users. I'll get that refreshed here in the next couple of hours or so as I kind of rebuild the forecast for the day. I do that usually about twice a day. And we'll do that again in a couple of hours. Thanks so much for stopping by the Digital Weather Desk, powered by Century Next Bank. And enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. Happy Veterans Day. And again, thank you to all of those who have served our country.